And our opponents, first from France, 227 pounds, here is Ricky Ferrara. Ricky Ferrara. His opponent from Pittsburgh, and we welcome to Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, Bruno Sammartino Jr. One fall with a 10-minute time limit will be ready right after we take timeout.
Hit the bell. Go.
All right, fans, we've action right here now. Bruno Sammartino Jr., Ricky Ferrara. Ferrara from France, Sammartino from Pittsburgh.
Nice move.
Good go behind, good takedown. Ferrara back crawls right to the ropes, David. Here are two young men that are really well put together, David. There's excess muscle in that ring right now.
I wouldn't say excess. They can use every bit of it.
They are well built, no doubt about that, both of them. Tremendous bodies.
All right, Ferrara has the experience. Let's see if the youth and desire of Bruno and I know the coaching of his father pays off. Nice move. He backs off. Because, you know, when you get in the ropes, get in the corner, you better watch out. Nice arm drag. Snaps him over.
David getting away from those ropes, so he didn't just nonchalantly back away. He very quickly got away from the rope, and that's very wise.
That's right. In case your opponent tries to make a dive at you. Applying the pressure to the arm. Referee Tommy Young checks. Right.
Hard pressure to the arm bar. Turned right around, though, and that put him in a position for that head scissors right there now from Ferrara. Don't forget, still to come your way, 6-man tag team action right here. That's going to be the next match. Good bridge right here. Well, that takes some power in that neck. Tremendous strength in that neck to do that. Right over. And let's see if we're going to get out of that head scissors here.
Yes, he does. Ferrara very cautious with this young man. Arm drag again, Bruno.
Again out of the arm bar. This time, though, Ferrara quickly up on his feet for the slam, and Sammartino held right onto the arm, rolled right on through, and came right back with the arm bar.
Nice tackle.
Well, that was a good hard shoulder off of that rope. And that one really shook Ferrara right down to his toenails.
But he thought he ran into a tank.
Ferrara now with the wrist in the arm. Right on that shoulder muscle.
Takes him down on the mat. This is where Ferrara wants him. Still staying with that arm.
Ferrara now with lots of good pressure to the arm. Sammartino face down on the mat now is going to make an attempt. David always going to try to twist and roll out of it or get to his feet. But Ferrara still with a wrist.
Ferrara takes him over, still holding on to that arm. He didn't want to get him up. Wants to keep him down on that mat.
In a count of 1, and again, Sammartino gets that shoulder up off of the mat. Ferrara now is in that leg head scissors.
All right, let's see if Ferrara can get out. Bruno applying that pressure. They're in the ropes.
Yeah, when they get up, they're going to be right into the ropes. He is, as a matter of fact, is under the rope, and here's Ferrara stomping and kicking away at him. We're going to get a break now, but only for a moment as Ferrara's right back to the attack again.
He stays on him. Bruno now still fighting back.
Comes out of that corner.
Ooh.
Boy, he led with 3 or 4 good right hands right to the jaw. Up, very high for the slam.
Boy, he throws him.
He just pressed him that time right over his head.
Takes him, puts him into the ropes.
High to the air for that backdrop.
Picks him up. Suplex. He's got him high. Down on the mat. Takes him, goes for that pin. He's got it.
Yes, Ferrara is not going to get up from that suplex. Bruno Sammartino Jr. with a suplex on Ricky Ferrara. Puts him away. Well, David, we got to get the corner cleared a little bit here. Ivan Koloff has still got his shovel in the ring.
That's correct.
Got his robe on and his Russian hat.
Referee Tommy Young is trying to get Mr. Koloff to unrobe.
Ivan Koloff, Jimmy Snuka, Ray Stevens all in one corner with their manager, of course, Gene Anderson right there outside the ring. Their opponents now, Ron Ritchie, Dewey Robertson, and George Wells. It looks like Robertson is going to start it, and it'll be Koloff. Dewey Robertson and Ivan Koloff. The Russian Bear. Good tackle coming off of the ropes over Robertson, and hip toss.
Drop kick. Oh, that caught him right in the
Knocked
chin.
him right back in the corner, too. All right, he made a tag. Snuka's going to come in, and Robertson made a tag, and here's George Wells. Well, maybe the strategy, David, is going to be tag for tag, if possible.
Well, this is good because it always keeps that fresh man in. We're going to see who's in shape.
All right, Wells now with Snuka in the ropes. Backs away. Boy, I tell you, he had an idea right there to really unload on Snuka.
Oh, he wanted to.
They're out near the center of the ring now, and it's going to be Snuka back to the ropes. Down goes Wells. He rolls right on through with a somersault.
Drop kick.
Quickly
Catches
on
him.
his feet, and that drop kick. Good arm.
Oh. Look at him drag him over. Makes the tag.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and he's not going to be able to make the tag right now to Stevens like he had wanted. Here's the tag, and Ritchie off of that rope. David, I was going to say the Superfly, who is quite an athlete, he saw some flying around the ring that time from George Wells. Here's Ron Ritchie. Snuka still in, and Ritchie really got the pressure to that shoulder now and the arm. Snuka with a backbreaker. Just lifted him right up high to the air, right down across the knee, and is going to tag Stevens. Well, after Stevens gets in, he goes right to work with a knee lift.
Throws him out.
Out of the ring, through the ropes, out of the ring, down on the concrete floor very quickly. Here are Robertson and Wells over. Gene Anderson walked around, and boy, Dewey Robertson got between Ritchie and
sure did.
And Gene Anderson in a hurry. Inside suplex right there from Stevens. All right, Ray Stevens reaching back for the tag. Here's Koloff now quickly in, and Ritchie.
Remember, Ivan Koloff, he's the newest member of the family of Gene Anderson, Ray Stevens, Jimmy Snuka, remember? I think it was last week.
That's right, when Gene Anderson came out and sort of popped that surprise on us, David. He had said he was gonna have him a new man, and it turned out to be Ivan Koloff, of course.
Right. Also, Ole Anderson is coming back to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, and Gene Anderson has his three-man and himself traveling all over the country wrestling, trying to get the world champions and the U.S. champions. Look at
we got
all of them in.
Bedlam right now.
Yes, we do.
George Wells was in after Stevens. Snuka and Koloff had Ritchie in the corner. Ritchie still being double teamed in the corner.
Snapmare by Jimmy Snuka.
David, I'm glad you brought up the fact that Ole Anderson is again going to be in the area, and I tell you, that's that Minnesota wrecking crew all over again. Gene and Ole Anderson. Now look at Ivan Koloff and Ray Stevens and Jimmy Snuka also
Just
in that.
think of the crew they have
stable.
now.
That's right.
Ole Anderson, Ray Stevens, Jimmy Snuka, Ivan Koloff, Gene Anderson just keeps on going on and on. Slam by Ray Stevens.
All right, here's Koloff up on the rope. Favorite maneuver there of Ivan Koloff off of that top rope with that knee right down across the throat and the chest. And they're going to pin Ron Ritchie. Well, he got double teamed over in the corner there. And there wasn't much he could do, David. No way he could get out of it.
That's right. He tried, but just could not get away from the threesome of Jimmy Snuka, Ray Stevens.
Swartz the bell, and the Mid-Atlantic champion, Rick Steamboat, now against Charlie Fulton.
What a nice guy.
I tell you, he is such an outstanding athlete, just a terrific competitor too, David. But you know, as you said, what a nice guy. He's just an outstanding individual to go along with it. Rick Steamboat, who's always nice. David, you notice when he comes into the arena and the crowd's around, he's always one to speak to them, to have kind words with them. And I tell you, he's very pleased that the fans like him so much. And one reason is because he is such a nice guy. That and the fact that he's so terrific in the ring.
And he also knows that will shoot him to the top. As you know, he's the Mid-Atlantic champion, and with this tournament coming up, that maybe we can get him to enter this NWA TV title tournament.
Absolutely, because wrestlers from all over the world are now entering that tournament, and we hope to have that tournament started within the next couple of weeks, fans. You're going to see some terrific matches and some just the greatest wrestlers in the world competing for that NWA TV title. All right, now here is Fulton back to the corner, and he's going to push Steamboat now back to the corner. Watch out. Could be trouble here for Steamboat. He blocks that right, and he blocks that left, and there's a chop. Well, he was ready for Fulton.
All right, now Steamboat stands out there. He's smart move. He's waiting for Charlie Fulton to get out of that corner because he doesn't want to go in there because Fulton can tie him up in the ropes, and then he will be in trouble.
All right, here's Fulton now with a headlock. Steamboat trying to apply some pressure around that body and around that waist and chest. Hip roll, and he's down to the mat.
Steamboat trying to head scissors. Just can't do it. This is where Fulton wants Steamboat. He wants him down on that mat because Rick, with his martial arts and all the wrestling that he knows, when he's up on his feet, he's dangerous. If you keep him down on that mat, then
he's so quick, David, and so agile, and he's so quick on his feet. He can really get around that ring, and he has trouble when he's up.
And like we've said so many times before, right here on Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, that control, if you can control the match, you'll 99% of the time win the match.
All right, Fulton still